This is the face of someone who has had a very rough night trying to sleep with tinnitus. I had an extreme spike last night. I think the reason is from a few weeks back, actually. And that's how it works with tinnitus. Sometimes it's just extremely random, and sometimes it takes a long time for it to spike. And once it does spike, it woke me straight out of sleep. So that's how my tinnitus journey is going. But anyways, let's discuss today about BNB. I should be happy that BNB is going up. I now have $1,100 in BNB, and I had $500 not too long ago. My decision to keep piling a little bit more into the BNB vault every single week has awarded me quite greatly. So I'm happy with this. Let's discuss about Binance, the Binance coin, and Binance Smart Chain. Welcome everybody, my name is Michael, and today we're finally discussing about BNB, Binance coin yet again. It is one of my most profitable options that I've chosen, and recently it has hit finally $500, which was yesterday, and today it hit $600, and actually it almost hit $640. It dropped a little bit before regaining, and now it's currently at $590, $595 again, and rising. And this is correlating with Ethereum and Bitcoin, and they're both fighting with their own ranges. A lot of people are saying that Bitcoin, since it finally has surpassed 60,000, but it's now struggling with $61,000, is just a bull lying in wait, and at any moment it can hit up to $65,000. And I believe that alongside Bitcoin subtly running straight out of the gate, BNB might also continue heading towards $700, $800, possibly even $1,000, because not too long ago BNB was $200, and now we've hit $637, $638. On certain markets it was already above $640. So my initial investment of a few $100s recently was $1,300 after taking out a little bit here and there, but most of it is in the BNB vault, and it's earning me a little bit more. So let's discuss on a few of the reasons why BNB is going up and why a lot of people are really confused about this. First of all, think of Binance as the Amazon of cryptocurrency. It's one of the largest and most recognizable exchanges, which is a huge aspect, but you don't really see Coinbase having a token, but they're also taking a different approach since they're in the US and Binance isn't. And I believe that's why Coinbase is doing an IPO, not launching their own token and trying to be in the top 10, because the SEC would probably get involved with that. But Binance doesn't have to really abide by the same rules, as Coinbase did state even in their own papers why they're doing an IPO. Binance has always, and all of these exchanges outside of America have always played by slightly different rules. They don't really care. For, of course, the US audience, there is the Binance.us, but for the rest of the world, we have normal Binance. And recently, with Binance's Smart Chain BSC, which is basically an Ethereum competitor with lower fees, it really has started to rise in value. And a lot of people realize, well, it's cheaper than Ethereum. In some ways, it's better than Ethereum. And sure, we would want a cryptocurrency that's at the top, that's decentralized and all of this. But then again, a centralized cryptocurrency is just fine because it already has these partnerships, just like XRP with the banks. Binance is still very controversial, but it's certainly not a scam. And a lot of people look at it, they realize, well, this company is most likely here to stay. They're investing in other technology. They're already investing in decentralization and DeFi. There's a lot of DeFi projects on BSC. So there's a lot of value here, and it's most likely going to remain, whether it is going to be a bull market for a very long time or whether it goes into another bear correction. Binance isn't going anywhere. Smaller exchanges, some might go bankrupt, some might disappear, but Binance is one of the top exchanges in the world. It's handling billions and billions of dollars worth of currency every single week. So currently, BNB is valued at $591 as of recording this video, and it hit a market cap of $90 billion. It's up over 55% over the past 7 days, with its market cap reaching over $94 billion, and currently fully diluted, it is well over $100 billion. So it's certainly not a small coin. It rose drastically over the past year, and for some people, it's one of their biggest winners. So let's go into it. One of the primary mechanisms for this currency to suddenly start gaining in value is the burning process, and not all websites are really discussing about this. This is huge. So what is a burn, first of all? Burning is a process that every digital currency that has this inside of their project uses to hopefully raise the price in the future and to battle inflation. It's where miners and developers can remove tokens or coins from the circulation, just like with NFTs. You burn them, you make them disappear. Thereby, it should theoretically slow down inflation rates, or it will reduce the total circulating supply of coins. So the rest of the coins that are in circulation will rise in value as they become more rare. And every single time you do a burn, it's a big event, just like the Bitcoin halvening is. You also have a halvening within BNB, which is the halvening of these burned tokens. So as BNB is burning more every single year, the coin should be going up in value. It started with 200 million coins, and every quarter some gets burned until there's only half of it left, only 100 million. That's the whole halving thing with BNB. So that's huge because you're making it more rare. But other stuff is, like we've been discussing about, BSC, Binance Smart Chain. So in terms of its daily transactions, it has been going up like crazy, from a few thousand to tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, over 1 million. And recently it hit over 5 million daily transactions, and it's constantly growing exponentially. Pretty soon we might hit 10 million daily transactions on Binance Smart Chain. And that's where a lot of these DeFi projects are on, such as PancakeSwap, which was very successful, and there's other smaller projects. And sure, there's plenty of scam projects and all of these, but the same thing goes on with Ethereum and all of their thousands of dApps. Some will inevitably be very valuable projects that are worth billions of dollars, and others, unfortunately, are just quick cash grabs. There is a very big gap currently between Ethereum's DeFi ecosystem and Binance Smart Chain, which has been fueling a lot of demand for a lot of BSC projects. And people are choosing BSC because it's the better, more viable option over Ethereum currently. And with Ethereum gas fees rising, it's a pretty big problem for a lot of smaller DeFi investors. You might pay $50 to $100 to invest $10 into a project. It simply doesn't make sense. So every single time there's going to be smaller fees, people are definitely going to go over there. Ethereum also has been relatively stable above $2,000. There's not been a lot of price action, and a lot of new investors see that there's a smaller price tag with BNB. Not too long ago, it was at $200, while Ethereum was well above $1,000. You've had this with XRP as well, where in the past, people have invested into Ripple because of its small price tag. They knew they could have more coins. So journalists in China, because there's been a lot of Chinese investors who've been wanting to grab their hands on BNB. It's cheaper, it's faster, it's a little bit more exciting than Ethereum. He explained this excitement. BNB broke through an astonishing $600, but Ethereum's fees fell to its lowest point in a month. Although the transaction volume of BSC is 3 times that of Ethereum, the two are not in a competitive relationship. The top 10 addresses of BNB hold more than 88%, and Ethereum is 20%. The future of Ethereum depends on the upgrade of EIP 1559 and Ethereum 2.0 rolling out this year. The only two things Binance needs to worry about are government suppression and hackers, and currently it's been doing quite well of a job with both of those. A lot of traders are looking at a Bitcoin BNB pair, and they said with its current momentum, it's on track to become close to $1,000 or even above $1,000, which is going to be a huge psychological break point. While Ethereum had its DeFi summer last year, sure, there's plenty of DeFi projects that are still exploding every day. Binance Smart Chain is having its own DeFi summer. Recently with XVS and PancakeSwap, money isn't moving back into Ethereum because a lot of the excitement is now on Binance Smart Chain. So a lot of developers want to produce their projects on Binance Smart Chain, and this is a huge momentum. So there's a few key reasons that, to recap, Binance is rising. Overall, there's an uptick in the popularity of Binance Smart Chain. There's strong technical momentum at the moment. There's a lot of excitement and hype, and there's a gap between BSC and Ethereum projects. And you have a lot of Southeastern Asian funds and traders and developers who are suddenly moving from Ethereum to BSC or even other projects outside, that is causing this surge. And all of this kind of culminated recently because there's also the burn going on. There's also some bullish sentiment. And if Bitcoin continues to rise, we could easily see $600 in the past. Just as yesterday it was $500 and a few days ago it was $400, we might be very close to $700, not too far away. So overall, I'm pretty happy that I'm invested into this project. The only regret I have is that I wish I put more in, but it's always good to still have some Bitcoin, Ethereum, and be diversified. So that's today's video. We're going to be discussing more in detail about BSC as promised. Thank you for 750 subscribers. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Please leave a comment down below what you think about BNB. And that's it for today. Have a great one. See you guys tomorrow. As always, bye.